Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 has been announced and the trailers and teasers are coming in quick. The first one that we have is just an official announcement and the second one is a trailer for the campaign. And then later down the line there's going to be a full-on reveal, which I'm going to guess is where we learn about our third game mode, and I'm going to assume it'll show everything to do with the game. All 3 modes, maybe more, whatever it is that'll end up going on with Warzone, most likely more story stuff and hopefully some actual gameplay. But let's take it back a bit. We want to know more about that third game mode. Is it zombies? Is it not? And if it is, should we be excited for this? Should we start getting hyped for the first zombies mode we've had since Vanguard? And better yet, the first zombies mode we've had that's Modern Warfare Zombies. Honestly, rumors and concepts about Modern Warfare Zombies have been going round ever since the dawn of time. Okay, well, since COD got its first ever zombies mode. Point being, this is something that people have either really wanted for a long time or really not wanted and are still so glad to never see it. And you could say, well, Infinity Ward have developed a zombies mode, but that was Infinite Warfare Zombies and not Modern Warfare Zombies. Modern Warfare Zombies would feel and look and act and play completely different to what Infinite Warfare was. And a lot of people are saying, and it has been rumored and apparently found in game files, that Modern Warfare 3 Zombies would be like Outbreak mode from Cold War. And I would hope it'd be an improved version and it's not just going to be some copy-paste. Right, Activision? Right. Where are these rumors coming from? Well, credible sources to say the least. We have Charlie Intel here that made a list of features coming in Modern Warfare 3. And these are rumors, so take it with a grain of salt. I have to say that every time I make a video like this, because it is not guaranteed fact at all. And it should be treated with like this kind of caution, which is how I always try and approach these things. And that's just what I'm trying to get across here. But anyway, it says the rumors about Modern Warfare 3 so far are old maps from Modern Warfare 2, red dots on the minimap, reload cancels, slide cancels, ninja coming back as a perk, perks being a thing called gear, war mode coming back, and then right at the bottom, saving the best till last of course, Outbreak Zombies mode. And it isn't just this one post that's had rumors and speculation about an Outbreak Zombies mode in Modern Warfare 3. It's actually been rumored for a decent amount of time now. Charlie Intel then go on to say in another tweet that this is going to be a direct sequel according to Activision, and that they wanted to keep the Modern Warfare universe together. But what's weird is, remember, the Modern Warfare universe is actually canonically tied to the Dark Ether story with all of the Cold War stuff. So now that means Modern Warfare 3 Zombies could easily be on the table. From the Outbreak rumors to just thinking about it logically, they don't really hide the fact that these are related things. It is a shared universe with the zombies and Modern Warfare stuff, meaning if they wanted to try Modern Warfare Zombies, I don't think there'd be a better time than now. They actually have a lot of the groundwork and the foundation of Outbreak from Cold War just laid out for them. And even Warzone, to be honest, with the similar style and feel of gameplay, but obviously just not PvP focused. Outbreak has been successful whether you're a more traditional round-based player or you're all for Outbreak, or that nice in between. I personally do like Outbreak, especially now that it feels a bit less empty than it did at launch. At launch, Outbreak was okay at best, but it really wasn't anything special. And I am praying that doesn't happen with Modern Warfare 3 if that's the direction they go. I want Outbreak to feel nice and full with plenty to do from the start. But I'm not going to complain where Cold War is now, because like I said, I do actually like Outbreak a lot. So if the rumors are anything to go off of with the leaks from credible sources like Charlie Intel, and then think about it logically, it's all pointing towards Modern Warfare 3 reuniting us with our beloved Zombies mode. And I can't lie, thinking about this and hearing it, and then like the trailers are coming out and they do give off that zombies vibe like a lot of people are saying, but the biggest but ever, should we be hyped for this? And now this brings us on to Call of Duty and hype. It's a tricky one, because on the one hand, games have been hyped before and they've completely lived up to the expectation or sometimes exceeded it. Sometimes games have been hyped, they've came out and they've been mid. Nothing terrible, but but nothing really great either. And then the worst case scenario for any developer that has them quaking in their boots, a game is really hyped, bonus points if there's false promises in there or misleading gameplay in an E3 trailer, and then the game comes out and it underperforms, none of the features are in there, and everyone rallies together and picks up their pitchforks. Nowadays in gaming, if you get excited for a game, it's probably the worst thing you could actually do. You're just setting yourself up for disappointment, and so is anyone else that does it, because we have games that come out and they absolutely bomb and fall flat on their face and don't even bother trying to get up. An example I'll give, and they didn't even try to recover from this, I'm pretty sure the studio actually shut down, was Gollum. You remember the Lord of the Rings Gollum game? There actually wasn't a lot of hype for it, but when it came out, people were so unbelievably disappointed. Yeah, that's just one example of how bad it can actually get if a game doesn't deliver. And our expectations were low. An example of expectations being high and a game not delivering was No Man's Sky. It will always come to mind, and I don't think any game is going to top the level of hype that No Man's Sky had, other than maybe Cyberpunk 2077. No Man's Sky had loads of false promises, loads of really interesting concepts that they said was going to be in the game, and when it came out, it was a barren wasteland of randomly generated rocks. But then eventually, give it a few years, the game got everything and more added to it. Hello Games, they went back into the kitchen and they cooked. And now if you ask someone, especially someone who plays No Man's Sky, what their opinion of the game is, they'll most likely answer back with something quite positive. But back to what I was saying, the point I'm trying to make here is that expectations mean a lot in gaming, and whether they're high or low, honestly, for anything really. And every year people get excited for Call of Duty games for them to do okay at launch and then fall off completely. Or at least in the more modern era of Call of Duty, that is what happens. Whether that's due to the game not being good enough to just keep interest, or Activision doing what they do best, and as the game goes on, they do more and more to ruin it, like what's happening with DMZ, and it breaks my heart because DMZ is good. I went on to get some gameplay, I had fun, but with the pay to win stuff now, it's just really annoying. It feels like the odds are stacked against you so much, and not in a good way. And for us zombies lovers out there, which I would actually wager that that's a lot of Call of Duty players at this point, do you remember what happened the last time we got hyped for COD Zombies? I know we've all put it to the back of our brain because that's what the body does when trauma happens, but I'm gonna have to bring it back up. Do you remember what happened in Vanguard? Yeah, I said it. The release of Vanguard, the trailers leading up to it, looked promising. It looked like this really cool occult twist on zombies. And then it came out, and we were given a fistful of ass, just absolute nothingness. And I'm not even going to elaborate. You just know. You know what happened. It was terrible. And that's all that needs to be said. Literally the worst zombies mode that humanity has ever seen. So the question is, what is going to happen if we do have zombies now in Modern Warfare 3. Granted, it won't be a Sledgehammer Games COD, so, you know, we can sigh in relief there, but at the same time, it's not Treyarch either. So Infinity Ward sit in this in-between where it could be quite a good mode and decent, and if it's anything like Cold War, I will take it. If it's gonna have the same amount of content as Cold War Zombies, at this point, I'll be happy with that, because I actually like Cold War, and as time goes on, I am enjoying it more and more. I think the best way to go about it, and this is the way I'm gonna be going about this Modern Warfare game, is not to have my expectations super high, but more just to have this thought-induced, calculated look on what we know and what's happened with zombies and Call of Duty as a whole in the past, let's say, 3 years. And that way, when you think about it all and you take it into consideration, you can then come out with this level of hype that's appropriate to what it is you're looking at, if that makes sense. I understand everyone is going to have their bias, like, it can't be helped. If Treyarch release a trailer, like if they drop the nuttiest looking trailer for zombies tomorrow, I would be way more hyped than I ever would be for a Modern Warfare game. That's just the way it is. But if zombies does get revealed for Modern Warfare 3, if it ends up being a thing, and it ends up being this expansion of Outbreak, climbing further and further up to that potential it has, then that's gonna be good. My expectations would be more looking forward to it, but maybe not on the same level as the guy that watched the Star Wars trailer. But I think that's how the Call of Duty community, zombies, multiplayer, campaign, whichever you prefer, should approach this next game. So to answer the question, should we be hyped for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the game as a whole, and for zombies? I think we should keep our expectations lower down than what we did with Vanguard, than what we did with Modern Warfare 2, and maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. But later on when trailers come out, or gameplay especially, if it looks promising, then maybe we can actually feel genuinely excited for something, but just not take it too far, and have our expectations too high. Or if it actually looks worse, then maybe we should dial it back a little. We should be safe if we stay on the lower end of the hype for now. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this video here today. If you enjoyed or found this informative, be sure to smash the like button. Comment your thoughts on the Modern Warfare 3 zombies and hype discussion, and what you think zombies could have if it is a thing. Do you think it will be a thing? I'd love to discuss it all. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, you won't regret it, and turn on the notification bell too, stay notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.